Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. We are back with some Oakland A's franchise. This is episode number 12. We are currently in season 2022. We just made some moves last off season. Really helped our team. We got a new shortstop. We have a couple young pitchers. We have a really good bullpen. Like this bullpen, we got 3 90 pluses and 88, 2 84s. We also have an 84 in the minors, which has been struggling. I think our pitching should be amazing. Our lineup should be better. We're using some young players here. Hope they hit. But let's get into the simulation. This is the year I think we're going to finally make the playoffs. It's been a slow rebuild. We started off in 2017 with 59 wins, then 70 wins, then 62, then 70. Then last year was 79. Not really liking the pace that we've done this rebuild, but because of how good of a farm system we've had, I think it's all going to come to fruition now. So let's get into the simulation. Let's see how we can do. I think we should be good. I don't know. I've said that multiple times, but our pitching looks good as long as the young guys perform. Right now we're hovering. All right, we're 5 games over 500. Not too bad. Okay, now we're starting to win. This is what I like to see. Holy cow. We are on a winning streak of winning streaks. We've won 13 in a row. Look at this, guys. 26-9. 13 in a row. Can we get to 20? The A's have done it before. Let's just go through this. We got to 14 wins. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So we're going to make up for it and just lose like 6 in a row. But here we are. We are at the draft. We're 34-18. We are winning the division, not by a lot. The Astros are 33-21. However, wild card, though, they got a nice lead on that. I mean, that's still a long ways away. Let's see how our team's doing. Then we got the draft, and we'll do that. Syndergaard's pitching pretty well, 3.13 ERA. Whip's a little high. He's actually not happy. I wonder why. He's not happy because of individual performance, but how can he make that happy if he's doing poor? That makes no sense. He doesn't like his money. He doesn't like where he's living. Whatever. Richards is kind of struggling, but I think he'll turn it around. His overall's still high. Triggs, he's like a low 80s, but he always pitches well. Canning's not pitching too great. Hutchinson's pitching okay. Let's take a look at the bullpen. Frederick's pitching well. Claudio's pitching well. Munn's pitching pretty well. Brassard's pitching great. Wiles is kind of struggling, but Chapman's pitching well. Estevez is struggling in the minors, so I'm not going to call him up. How's the lineup doing? Whitaker, that shortstop, I told you guys he's going to be a beast. He's hitting 311, 8 bombs, getting on base at over 40% of the time. Rick Elias, this dude, all he does is hit no matter what. 341 average, 409 on base. Matt Olson, not much average, 14 bombs. Fowler's kind of struggling. Villalobos is hitting well. We're going to move Villalobos up. He's hitting well, 299, 6 bombs. Richard Lynn, 250. Mikey Smalls is hitting 308, which is nice. With that 99 fielding, we're now 98 fielding. Guy hits, that's all we need. I say that every time. Luis Diaz, 269. And Harper Cavaney, 243 with 6 bombs. So not too bad. Our bench is just kind of, it is what it is. Let's get into the draft. We have the number 11 pick in the draft, 2 compensatory round picks, and then number 10 pick. So hopefully we can hit another home run here. Let's take a look at what is available. Hopefully our scouts gave us some good guys to look at. This first baseman here might be the move. Could have 80 power versus right and left, 80 contact versus left, and 75 power versus left. Could have 80 vision and discipline. With 65 fielding, which is well above average, or borderline well above average, I think he's the move. Yeah, I'm not going to overthink this. AJ Warner, this guy looks to be a stud maybe. Just hope that potential's like a high B, low A. Hopefully he's good at pick number 11. Round 2. I'll actually take it back. Compensatory round. There's a right fielder here in Tejada. Could have 80 contact. Not much power. 55 to 60. That's still above average. Good vision and discipline. Solid speed. Great steal. He might be a nice pick in this round. I'm just seeing anyone else. Ooh, a closer. He's 25. He's already pretty old. A catcher, 19. I'm going to take this catcher. And then I'm going to take the, where was the outfielder? Well, let's just double check there's not anyone else that has like a green bar that we've scouted pretty well with an 80 potential. All right, that was it. So what position was he? He was the right fielder. Yep, with 80, the 80 contact. Yep, okay, Tejada. Hopefully they look like to be good players. Hopefully they actually are. I might take a chance on Logan Connors here. He's 18. He's a few years away, but he's 18. So that's fine. 60 contact, 65 contact, potentially could have 50 and 60 power, but 75 speed. Nothing really outstanding. The stealing is pretty good. But above average contact at second base is not bad. In worst case, if I don't like his tools, but he has good potential, he's a trade chip. Maybe for pitching if we need that. Moving on to the next round, let's see what is available. There's some relievers with that. Another first baseman. He's 20. He's a few years away, but he could have 80 power. I think he'll be the move. I'm just trying to see anyone else. Yeah, let's take the first baseman. I'm a sucker for power. And this team kind of needs it, I'm not going to lie. No, obviously they're not going to help us this year. They won't help us next year. But if they're good, they'll be there eventually. Moving on to the next pick, or next round, Let's see, anything here. I'm actually going to take this reliever. I normally don't. But hey, if he's a good player, he's a reliever. Relievers get expensive over time. If you can build it through your system and get good relievers, I'll take it. Here's another one. I'll take a shot on the dark with it, with Randall Redmond. And in the 5th round, I'm okay with that. Not going to be a bad thing at all. Now, round number 6, this is just, it is what it is. I'm just going to literally look at a position of need, maybe. Second base, let's take a chance at this guy, I guess. Not really a need, but he looks to be like a good player. And now we're moving on to round number 7. Hopefully there's someone here. I could take this right fielder, but let's be great and take Quintana. Let's just take a shot in the dark. It's the 7th round. Let's see how we did in the draft. Okay, not amazing, but I was hoping Warner had like a solid potential. He's not A, but take a look at his stats. He could easily be Rick Elias, like the guy I'll show you that we currently have. Danny Sherry, the catcher, 85. And that's, I want A, but I'll take the solid B when he's 21. And look at these stats. The only thing I don't like is fielding and durability. So you know what this guy is? He's a DH. And that is fine. Ooh, my controller kind of spazzed out right there. Tejada, that wasn't really a great pick. He has tools of speed, steal, and contact. But yeah, Logan Connors, 80 potential. Romeo Watson, 79 potential. These relievers, unfortunately, didn't have much in the way of potential. And Quintana had 74. But, even though it's a B potential, you may think, 11th overall pick, you want more. Yeah, you do. But look, the stats are there. The dude is going to hit. And take a look. Oops. My controller is spamming out right now. Rick Elias, he's a B potential. He's only an 83, but look at his stats. And he hits. And when Matt Olson gets expensive in a couple years, we can move Elias to first, and maybe that and AJ Warner can be our DH. That, I think that will work out. That's a few years away, but that's just a plan that we have. Now let's continue simming, and let's see where we are at the trade deadline. Maybe need to make a move. Maybe for a bat. Probably not another bullpen arm. Maybe another starter, but we'll see. We are currently, I can actually see the records with Houston. We have the same records, and we just split a 4-game series with them. We're playing them again, and we lost 2 out of 3 in Houston. We're kind of struggling right now, unfortunately. All right, so we're currently 6 games above 500. Let's get to the All-Star game, see where we are. I'm not the All-Star game, the trade deadline. The Marlins make a move to get Clevenger for Charles Quigg. Domo Romo. Should have got that the first time, but that's an interesting last name. All right, let's continue on. Another loss. White Sox are interesting in a trade. I'm not trading. Ooh, I wasn't going to trade Smalls, but I see the name that they offered, and I'm interested. Eloy Jimenez. He's only a B potential. He's not really hitting that well this year, and what's the catcher they're offering us? He's not really much. Now, at catcher, we do have Alex Jackson as our backup. And then other than that, nothing really on the horizon. So I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say no. We'll pass on that. Julio Teheran got traded for Zach Davies and Michael Chavis, former Red Sox prospect. Well, he's a current Red Sox prospect, but former in this. Miguel Sano on my Marlins franchise was a World Series MVP for us. So shout out to the Astros are offering us. Get out of here, Houston. You're our rival this year. We're going against each other. Dodgers are offering a trade. No. People want Smalls. All right. We were at the trade deadline. We are a half game up on the Astros. The thing we need is defense and pitch and power, That's what we need. Let's take a look at our team. We can look at what we have at top prospects, too. What do we have to work with? Derek Griffith is in AAA. He's actually going down this year in some of his stats, but up in others. He's not power, though. That's what we need. He has no power. Pinheiro looks to be moving up on that. He's now number 10. Jackie Jensen is now 11. 13, excuse me. So we have, and then 20. We have 4 top 20 prospects with Torres there. Anyone else? Nope. So let's take a look at our team, and then let's see what we can get for another power bat. Because actually, you know what we need? I think we're going to need a starter. Syndergaard is pitching okay. Richards is still not really doing much. Triggs is struggling. Canning and Hutchinson, I mean, they're young guys, so we expect them to kind of struggle a little bit. So I might see if there's just a bona fide starter yet. Whitaker's doing well. Elias is still hitting. Matt Olson's got 30 home runs. He's going to probably hit 50 again. Villalobos is doing amazing. Look at this guy. He's 19. He's hitting 320 with 19 bombs. Getting on base at over 40% of the time. What's his durability is kind of low, but other than that, yeah, he looks really good. Fowler's kind of struggling, so maybe we can get another outfielder. Richard Lynn's doing okay, not amazing, but with his fielding, even though he's not hitting well, his WAR is probably pretty high. Actually, it's not, only 1.5. Mikey Small's doing well. Diaz and Cavaney, nothing crazy. Let's see maybe we can move Fowler and get, because Griffith is not a power bat. We really don't. Gil Cruz is not ready yet. He's one of our better prospects. Let's see if there's a power bat we can get and maybe a starter. So let's view the trading block and let's see what's out there. Jackie Bradley, he does have a little bit of pop. 19 home runs. Is he the last year of his contract? He's got 1 year after this. Okay, maybe. That may be. Because he's got $11 million a year. That's not too bad. So that is definitely an option. And he won't cost us that much. At least I don't think he will. Prospect-wise or player-wise. Kevin Mason, now we really don't need a shortstop. And he's doing pretty well, but we don't need him. Andrew Knapp, we don't need a catcher. Lewis Brinson. What's he doing for power? 11 home runs. Like, I want either power. Bradley Zimmer's not a huge power guy. But he has 17 bombs. Nolan Arenado is a power bat, but we don't need a third baseman. He's still got 3 years left, making $20 million a year. Why would they want to trade Brendan Rodgers? I don't know. That's interesting, though. Hunter Renfroe, no. Josh Naylor does have some pop, but we don't need that position. All right, so you know what? I think Jackie Bradley would actually be a pickup that we could do. Now, I don't know. He's not much power, though. I mean, his defense is pretty good. It's great in real life, but it's only 88 in this. What's his WAR this year? Like, what's his wins above replacement? Not really that great. So for the money, actually, I don't think that's great. Let's take a look at some pitchers that we might be able to get. Maybe a guy in the final year of his deal, who's pitching well. Let's see what's out there. Like, I take the back. I don't want a final year of a deal. I want a guy with 1 year remaining, and then that way we can then get a draft pick. No, Luke Weaver may be the move. Now, I think he'll have another year of service time after this year because 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is actually a free agent at the end of this year. He's pitching really well. He'll cost a lot, but he's pretty cheap money-wise. Now, I could offer Garrett Richards, who's got 2 years left on his deal, and that gets us close. Now, he's pitching really well this year. What do they want? Relievers, third baseman, and right fielders. Now, we have an abundance of third basemen. I don't want to trade Jackie Jensen. I want to continue to see how he plays, unless we can get him as like the main piece of a trade. They don't love Perez. They don't really love Bartolo. Griffith gets the deal done, but I'm not trading him. Right fielders. I think we have a prospect or two. We do. They don't really love them, but I think we have a couple starters we can maybe move. I don't want to trade Torres. I'll trade Castellani. So there we go. We trade a couple. I mean, he's 24 and this guy's 26. And we trade Garrett Richards. We save money. Luke Weaver is a free agent at the end of the year, but we can't get a draft pick if he leaves. But I'll take my chance. He's pitching outstanding this year. He will definitely help us. Thank you, St. Louis. Welcome to the team, Luke Weaver. And our rotation doesn't really change. We just sub out Garrett Richards and we bring in Luke Weaver. Now let's see if there's a power bat we can get. And the outfielder I'd probably move is Dustin Fowler because he's starting to struggle. I mean, he still plays good defense, but he kind of peaked a couple years ago, and he hasn't really done the power since. So let's see if there's like an outfielder. Now, we can move either, not Villalobos, he's not really a great defender, but Cavaney is. We can put him at center if we need to, so we can get a left fielder or a center fielder. And I'm looking for power. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a guy who can hit us 30 home runs, I'm trying to say. Albert Almora, maybe? He's got 16. Kyle Schwarber, I mean, he's kind of struggling this year, and I love him in real life, but not really what we need. David Dahl, struggling this year. Victor Robles, not much of a power guy, more of a speed guy. Marcelo Ozuna, not much of a power guy. Christian Yelich, not much of a power guy, even though he is a great player. Ronald Acuna, not a huge power guy. George Springer is, but he's got a massive contract. Derek Fisher, 15 bombs. Let's see. Ben Gamel, no. Mike Trout, no. He is 6 years left, $27 million. Would there be any trade they do? Richard Lynn, Dustin Fowler, we could get Mike Trout. I actually might do it. Let me think about this. Dustin Fowler, I have no problem trading for him because we get Mike Trout. We then give up Richard Lynn, who I like. Guy's doing pretty solid. We can then call up Derek Griffin immediately. Put him right into third base. And Richie Frederick, I like a lot. He's pitching pretty well. He's 22. He's a reliever, though. We can get Mike Trout. Now, will this hurt us money-wise in the future? Potentially. Is Mike Trout 30? He is. Is there a sign of a downgrade? No. We just got Mike Trout. I am shocked the Angels did that. I did not think they'd be... Are they even like in the... I mean, they're 7 out. Maybe they're thinking, what's the point? Potentially. But we just got Mike Trout. So we're going to add Griffith to the majors. He is now on the team. This is remarkable. We just got Mike Trout. We got to call up another reliever. Now, Acevedo is pitching well in Double A. I'm going to call him up to Triple A at least. Ullman's doing well in Double A as well, so we're going to call him up to Triple A. We'll call you up to Double A. We got to find someone. Estevez is still kind of struggling. Feller's still not pitching great. I mean, do we need... Let's put Wheeler back in. We don't need another reliever. I think we got enough. Just these guys should do what they're going to do. Now, where to put Mike Trout in the batting order? That's the $1 million question. It makes no sense to have him lead off because of the power. I'm going to bat him third. We'll put Matt Olson fourth. That works. That is what we're going to do. Holy cow, we got Mike Trout. Makes no sense. They traded Mike Trout. I ain't complaining, but we just got Mike Trout. Oh, my goodness. Drop a like if you think that's crazy that we just got Mike Trout on the A's. Oh, man, I'm ecstatic. And we got... I mean, the money may be an issue, but we'll cross that bridge with this team. We just got to make sure we continue to draft and develop, and I think we'll be okay. So, Mike Trout, we want Mike Trout batting third. Whitaker leading off, the DH lineups. Whitaker, Elias, because the guy just hits, gets on base. And then, boom, 2 guys who get on base at a 400 clip, basically, and then Mike Trout. And then we got Matt Olson. And then we got Villalobos is doing great. Now we have an offense. And if we look at standings real quick, we're the number 3rd team in baseball. We have the best speed, 3rd best contact, 2nd best pitching, 15th best power, 26th defense. I'm not sure if that's been updated. And we didn't give up a top prospect. I'm going to save this. We haven't saved it yet, but yeah, that was insane. All right, just save the game. Let's finish the season. Hopefully we can make the playoffs, and that will be the next video would be us in the playoffs. I think we'll make Trout. There's no way that we don't. We were winning the division. We improved our starting rotation, I believe. I mean, we kind of just swapped out one for another. And then we also got Mike freaking Trout. All right, so we just finished August. We are now 2.5 up on the Astros. The Astros are comfortably up in the wild card. How's Mike Trout doing, by the way? Well, I'll watch Mike Trout just turn into garbage once we get him. Elias is still doing well. Whitaker's doing well. Matt Olson's got 37 bombs. Damn, look at Villalobos. He's going to be a stud. Holy cow. Griffith's doing okay. I mean, 258. That's fine. Cavaney's starting to hit now. 251. That's going to be his best. This is going to be his best year. Let's finish September. I'll wake you guys up when September ends. No, I'm just kidding. We'll continue it. That is nuts. And the thing is about Mike Trout is that he is already locked up long term, so I don't have to worry about him like not wanting to play for us. All right, so did we clinch the playoffs? We're at 90 wins. We have clinched a playoff spot. We have not won the division. We are the number 1 team in baseball according to the thing on the top right, which I have no idea what merit that is. But I think we just won the division because we won 1 game. We did. Congratulations, boys. It took us a while. It took us getting Mike Trout. But we won the division, 91 wins. You're going to be taking the Indians in the division series. So let's take a real quick look before this ends. We currently have the number 8 and the number 9 prospect in baseball. And the number 11. We called up one of the top prospects, a top 10 prospect in Griffith. We still also have number 23. We also have, that's it. Let's see how our team did. Syndergaard finished with 4.02 ERA. Weaver still pitched strong at 3.17. Triggs 3.94. Canning 4.64. Hutchinson at 3.82. We'll move Hutchinson up to number 4. Chapman did well. Wiles did pretty good. Brassard pitched really good, a 1.95 ERA. Munn pitched okay. Claudio pitched okay. And Riley, as a long man, that is what it is. We still got, we got these guys coming too. We got more coming. Look at Rick Whitaker's now at 94 overall. He went down a little bit, it looks like. A little less power, a little less average. On base was higher, slugging was down. But you know what? He did have a 6.4 WAR. I'll take that. Not bad at all. Elias hit over 300. Power went down this year. On base went up. Still not bad. He's 24. I'll take that all the time. Mike Trout, 290 average only. 35 bombs. I'll still take it. He's still a 99. He is starting to decline a little bit, but I'll definitely take it. Matt Olson hit 42 home runs. This is going to be our lineup. Look at this. Villalobos hit 323 with 27 home runs. Got on base at 410. Oh, man. That was a great pick. Derek Griffin finished strong at 287 average. 4 home runs. He's not going to be a home run guy. But if he gets on base, I'm okay. Mikey Smalls, he's turning into a good player. The guy, obviously has the great fielding. He's now starting to hit. His WAR is probably pretty high because of that. Yeah, 5.3 wins above replacement. Luis Diaz, he was the number 1 prospect in baseball. He still hasn't really hit yet. Same exact average as last year. A little bit of slugging. Hopefully he can start hitting. And Cavani, he finished weak. Man. He might get expensive soon. And if he does, he might be a guy who, he does things other than hitting. He can field. As you can see, he has 88 fielding. He has good speed, good reaction. He has good vision. But, yeah. There's that. That's pretty insane. I'm still in awe we got Mike Trout. Let's take a look at the awards and then we'll end the video. Starling Castro got MVP. What world are we in? Corey Seager got MVP in the National League. That makes sense. Severino got the Cy Young, and Clayton Kershaw got MVP. So apparently it's a Dodger in New York type of thing. Goldschmidt got the batting title, and Anthony Rizzo, so it's a couple first basemen. Osuna got reliever of the year, which I think they do just... Kenley Jansen's a Met, which I think they do just based off total saves. Villalobos got rookie of the year. I don't think there's any doubt on that. What the guy did was nuts. Lorenzo Chavez, he looks pretty good as well. He does look really good. He's 22. These are actually legit rookies. Sometimes you get 31-year-old rookies who did something. It's nice to see the actual real rookie did it. Hank Aaron Award, Rizzo, and going the wrong direction, and Goldschmidt. And did we get any? Cavani got a Gold Glove, and that's it for our team of the awards. We got a Gold Glove and Rookie of the Year. So we're gonna end the video here. Next episode will be the playoffs, and we will not just flat out sim it. We will do the quick manage of those games. It takes about 5 minutes per game. And we'll go through that. Next episode will be the entire playoff run. If it's just 3 games and we get swept, we'll do some more after that. Or if we win the World Series, it will be in the next video. So please, guys, drop a like if you enjoyed this. We got Mike Trout. And I think he'll make a big difference in the playoffs. Hopefully we get this title, bring it back to Oakland for the first time, I think, since 89 or 90. I think it was 90 they won their last World Series. I should know that. I should look that up. I'll have it for the next video, guys. Talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace.